Hello and welcome to another episode of the Shepherd's Journal. Today me and Alberto are going to talk about the art of herding and how I resolved some problems that came along with starting holistic plant herding. So having animals can be quite a complex thing. You need to work out a lot of things. You need to work out the vegetation, the landscape, the daily routine of the animals, the season, the weather, um, the wildlife, fire hazards, whatever, everything. So it can be quite complex, and holistic management helps you to cope with that complexity. So you do ecological monitoring, and then you'd build up your grazing plan, and so you try to think of everything and put it on paper. But with herding, it's a bit more complicated because when you fence, you fence your area that you've signed on your grazing plan. You put the animals in, and normally, if they're not very nasty, they would stay in that fenced area, and this you wouldn't need to walk with them anywhere. But with herding, well, I have no fences, and it's me the fence, so I need to cope with that. And yeah, that's my sheep are doing something stupid right now. So, mom, need to send my dog up. So, as you can see, sheep, they don't always want what you want, and I want a lot of things from them. So I want them to graze in a special area for a certain kind of time. Then I want them to apply herd effect. I want them to eat not too far apart from each other. I want to stick together. I want them to stick together, and I don't want them to overgraze or to severely graze too much. So I want a lot of things. And how can I get those things from them? So I need 100% control. The ideal situation is 100% control 100% of the time. And this is only with this amount of sheep. This is only possible if you have good trained dogs that work independently, not always at your side, but at each side of the flock, so behind, left, right, and in front. Because to build up the perfect team takes a bit of time, I did a different approach. I created paddocks with the natural routing of the sheep. So I don't have to turn the sheep or keep them in the paddock, because they would naturally stay in that paddock because it's their natural route to stay in there. So I only have to send my dog at certain points, for example, to perform a U-turn. I've learned that in the book that's called The Art of Shepherding. There a French shepherd created his paddocks and grazing cells with the natural routing of sheep. And I thought, yeah, why not? It's a very good idea. So I did that as well. You can see the map on the header of this page on my blog and on the website. Unfortunately, most people still think that not eaten grass is wasted grass. But I think not eaten and trampled down grass is not wasted, but very beneficial. Because if you only eat 50% of the root mass, 50% of the leaves, the root mass will develop much better. The ground is always covered, and with more roots, more fungi, beneficial fungi and beneficial microbes will be attracted to the soil and to the plant. So because of the weather today, I won't be showing you a herd effect, because I wanted to do a little herd effect here, but the sheep are not quite happy, neither am I. So I will be doing this next week, when we will talk about education of animals, so the education of the sheep and dog education, how I think about what I think about that, and yeah. So see you next time, and hopefully it will stop raining soon. You see the sheep are not very happy. Maybe even a bit cold. As you can see, no one is moving, even if they're in fresh grass. So weather is playing an important role as well. Yeah, just to keep that in mind. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye.